Hello, everyone. Welcome to One Man, Dark Man podcast. I am, of course, your host, Good Old Darkness. How everybody doing today? It's good to see everybody. Dusty Turtle, don't you start it. Listen, y'all, we got a few things to talk about today. Starfield is actually causing more tears in the community. And we must admit that some people are surprised about how Starfield is performing, how Starfield performed, I should say, for the month of September. Listen, man, we're going to talk about this because people said Starfield will flop. It's a flop. They said the ABK deal wouldn't go through. It's a great time, man. It's a great time. And right now, all you see is the sales narrative. That's all they have. And ladies and gentlemen, they are holding on to the sales narrative for dear life. They're holding on to it forever. Don't let go, please. We lost every other narrative. We still have sales. We still have sales. So, yeah, we're going to talk about all of that. But thank you, everybody that stopped by. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for rocking out with me. Let me get these super chats before we start. Adidas20 with the 10 for pony bots that want Xbox to be like PlayStation. Just fire up your PlayStation and play. And literally, it may blow up. Keep the fire department on speed dial. Adidas20, thank you, bro. Adidas20 is not happy about some of these pony bots out here. Lord Starkiller with the 10. Who am you, salty ponies? POS ponies like Frank Kent and B-Rex Media are always on YouTube channels talking negative about Xbox. Frank is extra salty, saying Xbox will remain in last place even after ABK. They can go ahead and say that because you will eventually see Xbox out money PlayStation. And then that's just going to show you that the console sales narrative is an argument, is something that just doesn't mean the same as it used to back in the day. And I'm not just saying that because Xbox is losing the console sales. I'm saying that because it's true. Lord Starkiller with the 5. The SOT and copium from those ponies since the ABK approval has been great. Now, more SOT and copia for them with Starfield sales numbers. Yeah, we're going to get into that next, man. We're going to get into that. Chicken picking pack with the 5. Good evening, Africa Bambata. I'm a hip hop guy, so I know exactly who the hell Africa Bambata is. Bambata is. And yeah. That's some bullshit. I hope you know that. How dare you? Anyway, y'all. Yeah, so I got to talk about it. You know, I see some people was unhappy with the homie Addict. Dee Batch and lost his mind. You know, those guys I'm cool with. You know, obviously I'm cool with Addict. But, you know, that kind of stuff pisses me off, bro. Especially what Dee Batch said. Like, if you guys didn't know, we'll talk about it later. We'll definitely talk about it later. But first, let's go ahead and get into this Starfield winning September MPDs. They don't even call it MPDs anymore. I forgot what they call it now. But we'll pull it up right now because this is something to talk about. Shout out to the 329 people here. Well, it was 29, now it's 27. But shout out to you guys because we're going to talk about this. The month of September, see, it's not just that Starfield outsold a lot of multiplats. Now, I understand this is just in the United States, but it's not just that Starfield outsold a lot of multiplats. It's the multiplats they outsold in the month of September. And just to think that they already have Starfield was in Game Pass. And I seen PlayStation guys. Oh my God. You know what? When I say I hate these guys, I really do. They tried to spin the narrative. I had a guy leave me a message right before the show. I will show you guys in a few. Well, Starfield was a fail because it didn't make any more console sales. I said, y'all keep on moving that goalpost. And he said it didn't increase Game Pass subscription. How do you know? They didn't mention any Game Pass numbers. Starfield is number 1 in September MPD. It beat Mortal Kombat, EA Sports FC24, which is of course FIFA. Madden came out in August, but Madden usually be popping for a few months in a row. Payday 3, NBA 2K24. So the game clearly sold well. It's a new IP. It's only on Xbox and PC. It literally outsold Mortal Kombat in the States in September. And this game is available in Game Pass. So these guys are trying to find something. They're trying to find something to take the shine away from Starfield. Like I just mentioned, some guys said, well, it didn't increase Game Pass subscriptions. You don't know that. Well, PlayStation still outsold them in Europe. They're still holding on to that sales narrative. That's all they have. And like I said, guys, we know console sales do not mean the same that they did in the 360 generation. They just don't mean the same. If console sales were so important, why are PlayStation putting some of their games on PC? Just saying. And of course, you guys know when it comes to 2023, the year of 2023, Starfield instantly went to number 7 in 2023. Just after 1 month. And it's a new IP. The games ahead of it are games that has multiple games. Hogwarts Legacy, okay, that doesn't have multiple games, but it's based on a very popular franchise. Harry Potter, obviously. Zelda, Madden, Diablo 4, yep. Call of Duty, yep. Star Wars, based on a very popular IP, and plus that game is a sequel. Then you have Starfield. You're going to tell me that game is not a success, and this is sales. This is not Game Pass. Now, these are sales. And they still trying to say it was a failure. Then you look down at number. Where is it at? Number, what was it? Where's Final Fantasy 6? Let's see. Oh, look at number 12. You see Final Fantasy 16. PlayStation guys said it outsold Starfield. It sold better than Starfield. Starfield sold on sale for 1 month, already past that bullshit. Y'all want to talk about sales all the time, right? Y'all want to talk about sales? Look at this. Shout out to the homie J-Rock for always having the receipts. For always having the receipts. This piece of shit hyped. Final Fantasy 16 first week sales 3 million versus Starfield 2 million. And the chart he has up is the early access. If Final Fantasy 16 was a flop, then Starfield is a disaster. Shout out to J-Rock for this receipt. Receipts don't lie. You said it. You said it, you dumbass. After 1 month, it went right to number 7. And this dude, after the first weekend of Starfield, which was early access, he said, yeah, 2 million. The Final Fantasy sold 3 million. That's what I'm telling you guys. They talk about these sales, but how come these first-party games don't sell or these exclusives don't sell that well? I mean, they sell decently. Spider-Man will sell great because it's Spider-Man, obviously. Because casuals are buying the PS5. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing because it's not. I'm sure Xbox will like casuals to be buying their console a little bit more. 50 million PS5s out there. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. Spider-Man is going to sell well, but don't forget that shit is bundled. So them sales will be inflated. I'm sure Spider-Man would sell well by itself. Don't get me wrong. But that shit is going to be inflated already. It's bundled. And you know they count those bundles as sales. Dan Lazaro with the 5. Serious question. If all games are made on PC, then why do they have to hire people for PC ports? And why are some PC ports bad? What am I missing? I believe a lot of those games are made on dev kits. But I mean, I don't know, but some development teams just don't know how to port their games to PC. Look at PlayStation. That's something Xbox made sure. Every team they've acquired port their games on PC as well as console. See, Microsoft had a strategy years ago, bro. Every team they bought knows how to put their games on PC as well as console. PlayStation, no. They had to buy a team to port their games to PC. And we saw when Naughty Dog tried to actually port their own game to PC. We saw what happened with The Last of Us Part 1. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly, but I believe dev kits. I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna get up here lying because I don't want to sound like a fool. Dolden Knight with the 2 dut. What's up, Mr. Brotato Head? Okay, that's fine, man. POS. That's cool, bro. Gummy Hernandez, member for 7 months. Modern Warfare 3 is going to be the most sold game on PS5 this holiday season. A Xbox first party game. You damn right it is. You damn right it's an Xbox first party game. Max City Entertainment with the 5. Yeah, Dee Batch is a pony bot. Nobody asked him for his pony cucking. He just like Kid Snooze, prancing for ponies' attention. We do their job for them, 100%. Listen, I told you guys how I feel about all this shit. I told you how I feel about it. These guys looking for pony approval. If you would have looked at his likes, I guarantee it was mostly ponies. Go ahead, man. I mean, that's how they feel, but go ahead, bro. I don't have to like it. Killzo with the 2. Starfield outsold Final Fantasy 16. Hold that L, ponies. Facts. Mo B, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Demo Flow Gaming with the 5. Baldur's Gate flopped on PS5. Halo coming back. Starfield top seller. Total success by Xbox. Ponies in constant pain. Dut. Hey, speaking of Baldur's Gate, thank you for bringing that up because I almost forgot to bring it up. I had it bookmarked. Hold on. Speaking of Baldur's Gate, because we know how those dudes, we saw how those dudes had cap for that damn game. We saw how ponies was acting like, oh yeah, Baldur's Gate, only because it was a temporary console exclusive. No other reason. No other reason. They was putting Baldur's Gate versus Starfield. They would say Baldur's Gate got a 90, whatever, 94, 95. Starfield got an 84, 83. Baldur's Gate. In September, according to, where is that, Circana's player engagement tracker, Baldur's Gate 3 ranked second in player engagement on Steam. Monthly percent of panel playing behind only Counter-Strike 2, Starfield ranked third. On PS5, Baldur's Gate 3 ranked 20th in the same metric. Player engagement tracker. That's the metric they're talking about. I had a guy hit me up after Addict Show last night. He's some pony. Dirt, I just wanted to tell you were wrong about Baldur's Gate 3 being a flop on PlayStation. I told him, explain. He never came back. He never came back. Dead serious, y'all. He never came back. Okay. What? I'm telling you, man. These guys are full of it. Gamer by choice with the 2. Trolling does not require logic, unfortunately. Yeah, that's true, man. Just doesn't. Dwayne Calavito with the 5, just like Pony said, Spider-Man 2 is game of the year, but Mario Brothers Wonders Metacritic is higher than Spider-Man 2, and Mario Wonders isn't even out yet. Yeah, this year is going to be real crazy, bro. So many games. Call Weed member for 10 months. I think people being here on soccer counts. We got some weirdos in this community, serious weirdos. But what up, bots? Yeah, it's definitely some weirdos out here, man. Spartan 661 with the 2. Xbox dev kiss is PC. Console eccentric software wins. Yeah, that's true. Like I said, Xbox, they're prepared, bro. PC, listen, man. You see why Xbox wanted their games on PC day one, right? And you see why PlayStation putting their games on PC, but they're not going to be as successful until they put their games on PC day one. I'm just being real. Lonely the Black Mama the 2. Spider-Man don't got a new game plus. Should have been delayed. Missing features, right? Adidas 20 Defy. Dirk, this comment is strictly for the chat. Dee Batch, Lord Attic, and Kid Smooth always make emotional pony type comments. I'm done with them POS. Look, man, it is what it is, right? Kills him with the 5. Hey, yo, Dut. You see they selling limited edition Spider-Man Weedy cereal for $45? Sony has no shame anymore. Pony love them scans. I saw the box. It's $45? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. If that box is $45, that is crazy. Oh my goodness. So, like I said, guys, this Starfield is really hurting some people's feelings. It really is, because they just did not expect Starfield to really win September. But that's the thing. Help me, guys, if I'm wrong. Since Halo Infinite, with the exception of Redfall, unfortunately, was a dud, right? With the exception of Redfall, Forza was their last AAA game before Redfall, because 2022 they didn't have any big AAA games first party. So Forza sold well. I'm not just talking about Game Pass. No, I like Redfall, but it was a dud as far as sales and the reception of the game. That's all I'm saying. The reception of the game. So let me get this right. Redfall. I'm sorry, not Redfall. Forza Motorsport. Forza Horizon 5, Halo Infinite, and Starfield. 3 games that sold well. Not just was Halo after Forza? Thank you. Okay. But those 3 games, like I said, because 2022 they didn't have any AAA first party games. So if we don't include Redfall, which we're not going to include Redfall, with the exception of Redfall, their last 3 AAA games all sold well. Because don't forget, people forget, Halo Infinite was number 2 the month it came out. Only behind Call of Duty Vanguard, which is, of course, now first party. People forget. They talk all that shit about Halo, and these are sales. This is not Game Pass engagement. Halo was number 2 for the month, only behind Call of Duty. People always forget. People conveniently forget. What I'm trying to say is this. There's a lot of things I might have known or paid attention to in the past. When PlayStation 4, right? They had that was a great generation for Sony. Sold it there, like the PS4 sold incredibly well. Their games sold decent. But it seems like when you really think about it, when the casuals choose your box, that console usually wins that generation. But the software doesn't sell. The first party games doesn't sell as much as you would think they should. Sure, God of War sold 18, 19 million, or Spider-Man sold 18 million. Last of Us 2 sold 10 million with 140 million PS4s. That's really not that great. That's why Jim Ryan was changing the strategy. That's why he wants these games as a service. I'm just saying, man, we have to think about this stuff. You have to think about it. These these games as a service is something PlayStation wants. I'm going to talk about Halo Infinite Season 5. How people is doing great. People loving it. PlayStation wants that. Spider-Man is going to go out there and sell incredible. It's going to be a great 10 to 15 hour game. What happens after that? Insomniac puts all their focus on Wolverine and nothing else happens. Sea of Thieves came out in 2018. The game was in still the top 20 or something. Don't quote me on this because I remember somebody saying Sea of Thieves was still in top 20 sold on Steam or something like that. And the game came out in 2018. Like I said, don't quote me on that. I got to look it up. But somebody said Sea of Thieves was like top 20 or something. So I'm like, don't you understand that? How dope that is? For a game you put out in 2018 to still be selling? Look at Halo Infinite, came out in 2021. People say it's dead, it's dead, it's dead. For some reason, this season 5 has caught people attention. Maybe season 2 or season 3 didn't, but people say season 4 caught some people attention. Now season 5, it caught people attention. That's what PlayStation wants. And guess what? Xbox already has it. See, but Xbox can drop a game like Hellblade 2 coming out next year. Because they still have games like Halo Infinite, Sea of Thieves, Grounded, State of Decay 2, now Call of Duty, Warzone, right? They have these games. Freaking Candy Crush. So, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, man. People don't want to see what's up. They don't want to pay attention. They want to talk about console sales because that's their only advantage at this point. That's their last advantage. That's it. Spider-Man 2. Yeah, Spider-Man 2. You're going to beat that shit in the weekend, then what? And look, I'm not hating on Spider-Man 2 because the game looks pretty good to me. But it's just like, bro. So, back to the topic. Starfield is doing extremely well. Let me get these super chats, guys. The all watcher with the 5. I love Starfield, but I just experienced a bug where your ship disappeared and now I'm stranded on a planet unable to fast travel. This is BS. That is BS right there, bro. That's what? Your ship? That's crazy. That's some BS right there. Try to load your last save, but you might have to load your last save. That's crazy. Yeah, that's a terrible bug right there. 9 lives, member for 6 months. Pony's acting like we salty about Spider-Man 2, but we too busy playing games. They're gonna do that, bro. They're gonna act like we're salty about Spider-Man 2 because Spider-Man got a good Metacritic. It's Spider-Man, bro. It's Spider-Man. Jay, remember with the 5, sick and tired of these ponies. They are the kings and queens of being hypocrites. 100%. 100%. And they really think Spider-Man 2 is going to make people forget about Jim Ryan leaving, factions being canceled, Deviation Games being canceled, KOTOR being canceled. Yeah. Y'all might forget. Y'all trying to forget, but we ain't going to forget. We ain't going to forget. Because that's the thing, like exactly what we're talking about right now. Starfield wins NPD. Starfield wins NPD, and y'all sitting up here acting like that ain't really happening. Y'all trying to change the narrative again. It just goes to show you that Xbox knows what they're doing. Phil Spencer has changed this brand. He's built this brand. Some people say, dirt, he bought it. Whatever it takes, you piece of shit. Whatever it takes. That's like somebody living in a great, immaculate home. Yeah, I bought this house. Yeah, I know you bought it because you ain't built it. I don't give a shit. It's still my house right now, and it looks beautiful, don't it? It looks beautiful, don't it? Phil Spencer bought the dirt. I shut up crying. Kizzo with the two duts. Haven't seen Reggie. He missing like factions. Yeah, I mean Reggie down bad now. You know, Jim Ryan left. Now, hey, listen, bro. I saw some nice what they say. What's the old saying? Imitation is the best form of flattery. I saw some Reggie type of stuff out there in the field, y'all. Okay, look, man, you know it's cool. Demo Flow Gaming with the 5 Halo season 5 is fire. 20,000 players on Steam only. Really? Damn. I didn't even see that. What Sony game has 20,000 players currently? Spider-Man going to be played for a weekend, one and done. Facts. Damn, we got 20,000 players? Fire. Vontae 4K, member for 5 months. I seen a bug of Spider-Man 2 where the enemy was underneath the sand. Yeah, I saw a few bugs. Panic is boss member for 6 months. Starfield will have the biggest lifespan out of most games released in 2023. Generation length type of game. See, that's the thing, man. That's the thing. You know, Starfield is a great game, man. And we always say, if Starfield was a multi-plat, that game would have got at least 88, 89. Probably in the 90s. But you know, it is what it is, right? That's just how it is. I mentioned this on Addict's show, but I forgot the guy's name, but he put out a tweet and he said, PlayStation fanboys review PlayStation games. Nintendo fanboys review Nintendo games. PlayStation fanboys review Xbox games. Yeah. That seems pretty accurate to me. Pretty damn accurate. So back to the whole thing. It's just extremely impressive that Starfield outsold all of those big heavy hitters, those huge multiplats, and it outsold Final Fantasy 16 for the year. Ah, man. It outsold some pretty good multiplayer. It outsold. Let me pull this back up. Let's break this chart down. It outsold Resident Evil 4. Obviously, that's a multiplat. MLB The Show. Obviously, that's a multiplat. Dead Island 2, multiplat. Final Fantasy, whatever. Street Fighter 6, multiplat. It's crazy, man. In 1 month. In 1 month. And that's pretty impressive that Call of Duty is up there, the previous year's version. Huge, man. Huge. Just saying. They want to cry. No, it's not fair. They're buying up stuff. Yeah, whatever. Whatever it takes, like I said. Whatever it takes. And do you guys notice how, I'm going to make this a quick topic. Let me do this timestamp. Do you guys notice there's more Xbox podcasts in this community? Sometimes I think, why is it more Xbox channels in this community than PlayStation channels? And because when you hear PlayStation, 140 million PS4s, 50 million PS5s, why is it more Xbox channels, more positive Xbox content in our community than it is PlayStation? And it goes back to what I said. Casuals. Casuals been buying the PS5. When you think about PlayStation podcasts, I'm like, damn, how many is it? Mooch and Brad. I maybe 5 or 6 of them that I heard of. Then you look at Xbox podcasts, there's so many. Because it seems like the gamers the hardcore passionate gamers on Xbox. I'm not saying there's no passionate gamers on PlayStation. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying with the number they sell, the amount of consoles PlayStation sell, why in this community it seems to be way more pro Xbox stuff. And I said it because casuals chose the PS5. When your game, The Last of Us 2, only sold 10 million and you have 140 PS5s, that's telling you everything you need to know. Doc Dark said in this video that Jay Barry called him out because Doc Dark mentioned the only thing PlayStation podcasts do is talk about Xbox. And so I guess Jay Barry came back to Doc Dark and said, yo, you talk about PlayStation. Doc Dark said, yeah, I do. See, that's the thing. If y'all pay close attention to me, I never say that. Now, some people around me might say that, some people in the chat. I never say all PlayStation podcasts do is talk about Xbox because I talk about PlayStation. But my venom, the venom I spit is geared towards PlayStation fanboy. But people look at me, Dirt, why you been so mean to the people in the chat? Fuck ponies. F them all. So I just don't care what they have to say. But back to what I was saying, the casuals like to say the casuals chose the PlayStation 5, so you will see more and more Xbox podcasts because casuals, they play a few games a week, a year. They play a few games a year. Call of Duty, the sports titles. That's about it. That's about it. So they're not going to be in this community, but we are. So that's what I be telling people, man. I be telling people they think I'm just I just became this way overnight. Nah, man. Nah. So all right, y'all. Let's move on because, like I said, it's still very impressive what Starfield has done. Fuzzy Belvedere, what's up, my brother? How you doing? And you know what happened? I actually listened to a little bit of the show, this show last week. It was the day, obviously, it was the day before the deal was officially announced. And I know it's been a week now, but man, the ABK deal finally being done is incredible. It's incredible. Like I said, man, we've been talking about it for a week now, but the ups and the downs we've had with this damn thing, man. Those receipts on my video, I know you guys saw my video, right? The receipts I had stored, I thought I was going to have to delete them shits. I thought I was going to have to delete them. The receipts for that damn shit, man. These guys knew it was over. They was like, it's over. Laugh with them fake laugh. Those fake ass laughs. Nah, man. Nah. Every single one of y'all. Look at you now. You know, the thing is, they get mad when we bring it up. They say Xbox ain't shit. Phil Spencer ain't shit. They just buying their way to victory. Listen, man, if PlayStation did it, y'all would love it. Y'all would love it. But this is just the beginning. Like Phil Spencer said in that interview, this is just the beginning. They're going to have so much content. I know you guys saw that damn commercial they dropped today. Great commercial. Great commercial. Show Hell. I think Hellblade is going to be the first game they drop next year, y'all. I'm thinking Hellblade is like March. That's just me guessing. That's me speculating. But I'm thinking Hellblade 2 was like March, bro. Because you think about that video. They showed Hellblade 2. They showed Forza. They showed Starfield. They showed, what else they showed? I forgot. Let me get these super chats and you guys tell me in the chat what else they show. Spartan 661 with the 5. From a consumer's point of view, Sony are the most woke and to me customers I've ever seen. Xbox can't do that. I want that game too. Xbox is different. Absolutely, bro. Xbox is different. Lower Star Killer with the 5. Can't ask a pony about factions. Their response will be that the PS5 is dominating console sales and Starfield is a failure. Lord Star Killer, you are 120% right. I gotta show you guys my timeline. The last few days, every time I would promote WBG or I did a video, I would get the same responses from ponies. Because I don't block ponies as much on Twitter. I only got like 3 ponies blocked on Twitter. Here, I got about 500 ponies blocked. But on Twitter, I only have 3 blocked. So they'll come in, comment under my little shit. Up there, still 3rd place. Look, council's outsold. Yeah. That's all they got, man. And they still want to say Starfield is a flop. Even with these numbers, they're still trying to say Starfield is a flop. Randy G with the 5. What's up, Dirt? GAAS and Dee Batch make it seem like a game is only high quality if it scores in the 90s. They have contradicted themselves before. What did GAAS say? I didn't see GAAS say anything. I saw Dee Batch, but I didn't see GAAS say anything. Maybe I just missed it. Matt Mora with the 5. Did you see the video of that pony Lucas wanting Spill to step down because of what was said in the new interview? I did not, bro. I do not watch any ponies. If I see anything a pony say is somebody else clipped on Twitter and I use it for content, and I appreciate those guys because I do not have the patience to sit through any of those pieces of shit videos or podcasts. Like MBG, bro. That dude be still doing 5-hour podcasts by himself. Like, how the hell did he do that? Like, what? At least he has timestamps. There's some guys that do 5-hour podcasts that don't be having no timestamps. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? How they do that shit? Because I believe, listen, man, I believe just common courtesy. See, because even like the homies Onloads, they'll do 5-hour podcasts, but they'll have timestamps. Some guys who do 5-hour podcasts will not have timestamps. It's just common courtesy, man. I don't have 5-hour podcasts, and I still believe in doing timestamps. People want to hear what they want to hear. If they have the option to go look up what they want to hear, they're more likely to listen to your shit. Nobody wants to cruise through 5 hours trying to find what part you want to hear. Stupid. Spoony Love, what's up, my homie? With the 500 yen. What's up, Lavender Negra, aka Vanta Black? You looking extra shiny today. Well, thank you. You piece of shit. Thank you, Spoony Love. All the way from Japan. Deploy with the 2. He's giving away Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I will leave the code up here for a second. Thank you, Deploy. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. All right, brother. Shout out to Deploy. Appreciate that, fam. Germ 70 with the 5. Come on now, Dut. PlayStation is doing so well that the CEO retired and Last of Us 2 Factions was held back for the remaster. Look, man. Spider-Man was godsend. Like, imagine if they had no game coming out this fall. Spider-Man was a godsend for them because it came out, great Metacritic scores, and it's going to do well. I would not sit here and lie. It's going to do well, the Spider-Man. But that shit ain't going to last because people going to beat that game probably Sunday. That shit going to be done by 60% of the ponies. Going to be done with that game unless they try to drag it out. Like remember that stupid ass King Thrash when it was like what 2 days, 3 days, 2 or 3 days after Starfield came out. Nigga, only 2% beat the game, my nigga. You know how long that game is, man? Come on, bro. Call Weed with the 5. When you adjust for install base, games sell about the same as they do on PS5. That means less of Xbox fan base are casuals. More casuals buy PlayStation. 100%. Now, I'm going to be honest, the 360 generation, casuals bought the 360 over the PS3. But then they went to the PS4. The casuals went to the PS4 and now the PS5. It's still early in the gen. Can Xbox get some of those casuals? I think they're hoping. having Call of Duty under your belt, under your umbrella, putting it in Game Pass next year, possibly. Don't know, man. But you got to somehow change people's mindset. I always say this because that's the truth. You have to somehow change people's mindset because people are going to the PS5 that just had the PS4. They're automatically just going to the PS5. They're not even looking at Xbox or anything else. You have to do something to stand out, to make those people consider getting an Xbox. That's what Xbox has to do. But then again, console sales don't mean as much because they just want you to play their damn games. You got a PC? Get Game Pass. You got a PC? Buy it on Steam. You want to play on your phone? Go ahead. Get Game Pass on your phone. So that's Xbox strategy. And I think it's a good one. Ray with the 2. Hey, yo, I am the new best buy. Keep up the Lord's work. Shout out to Ray. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. The All Watcher with the 20. Just read that if you steal a ship and immediately land on the planet without a spaceport, that's when the missing ship bug occurs. Just went from level 63 to 54 because I had to load the old save. Damn. Just warning my fellow bots. Thank you for that info, bro. Damn, 63 to 54, man. Sorry to hear that. Okay, but yeah, thanks for letting us know. So if you steal a ship and you land on the planet without a spaceport, that's the mission ship bug. Thank you for letting us know, bro. J Mac, what's up, my homie? Graybeard gang with the 2. Shout out to the Dirty and Panel Salute player. Thank you, brother. Hashtag XWO. Xbox World Order. Thanks you, bro. Thank you. Sapo with the 5. Off topic. Where's Baldur's Gate 3 for the PS5s on that sales chart? Dirt. Exactly. It ain't there. It ain't there. So back to the ABK thing. Like I said, we've been talking about it for a week now, but damn, y'all. That shit is finally done. It's finally done, man. We was talking about this last week on TTS, but I'm telling you, when I watched that trailer for ABK and Xbox come home, and I tell you, man, I was kind of like, I was getting a little emotional, right? Because as a console warrior or Xbox fan, like, damn, it's finally over. That shit was 20 months, man. Like, it's finally over. I'll tell you, it just hit me like, man, I can't believe it. From the ups and the downs, from the deal being announced, the 2022 Xbox guys, we talking shit all year long. To 2023, it started off fine, and then the CMA blocked, and then the FTC case, the court case, and it was just crazy, man. It's crazy, but then we're finally here. We're finally here. So that's how it hit me. And just to see the future, and of course, we're going to mention Phil Spencer's interview, some of the stuff that he said regarding, the future with Xbox. How can you not be excited, guys? Everybody that's in here right now, you're either an Xbox fan like myself, a passionate Xbox fan, or you're a pony that's in the comment section listening, maybe trying to get some clips, hoping I say some stupid shit. But we're passionate, right? You cannot sit here and look me in the eyes. Look me in the eye. And tell me Xbox future doesn't look incredible. And I do not cry oil. Sean Johnson, you piece of trash. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with y'all. You cannot sit here and look at Xbox roadmap, look at some of the things Xbox is doing and say, Xbox is dog shit. Yeah, try your best. Try your best. I was listening to, well, I ain't going to tell y'all who, because I don't listen to this guy's podcast anymore. But when Starfield won the month of September NPDs, I turned to it just for like 2 or 3 minutes. So I'm listening to it. One guy say, hey, he asked the host, do you really think that this ABK deal is going to move the needle? So the host said, yeah. Then the guy said, well, I thought that was the Bethesda deal. That didn't move the needle. Then he said, what are you talking about? Console sales. That's all they have. It didn't move the needle for console sales. Well, listen, we remember that chart that happened last month. I don't know how true that chart was that Derek Strickland or whatever Derek Strickland put out, where they said Xbox made more profit than PlayStation. We just don't know if that chart was true. But if it is, that's tell you all you need to know. That tells you all you need to know. Dirt. Hold on, my dog. Hold on. Damn, man. Punk ass dog. So but look, they're saying it didn't outsell PlayStation, so it must mean it's still flopping. You stupid, it's not flopping. It's just the console sales don't mean as much as it used to. I say this every show. Shout out to the homie Carl Weeb. If you want to play a PlayStation game, you got to buy a PS5. Unless you want to wait till the game come on PC 2 years later. If you want to play an Xbox game, you can play it on Xbox consoles, PC, cloud, mobile. Think about that. And they're still trying to use these 2010 metrics, thinking they're doing something. Third place, yeah, y'all. Xbox, if you want to go back console sales, Xbox shouldn't be nowhere close to PlayStation in money or revenue or profit. They should be nowhere close. Going by these charts, they're beating them in profit. Even if these charts are wrong, they still should be nowhere close. Just saying. Lord Starkiller with the 10. Ponies claiming Microsoft Xbox can't beat them, so they buy them. Yet that is what Sony did with the PS1, PS2. Sony, PlayStation beat the competition and kept buying them. Acquisitions, and PlayStation was in first place. Bruh, I will never forget. Tomb Raider was on Sega Saturn and PlayStation. Tomb Raider 2, they was going to put it on Sega Saturn. PlayStation said, nah, we're the market leader. Keep that shit off of Saturn. Sega Saturn. Sega Saturn. Said, keep it off of Sega Saturn. PlayStation was, hey, man, they're aggressive, bro. And it's okay. You have to be aggressive in business. I get it. You have to be very aggressive in business. But Xbox is being aggressive now. Now it's a problem. PlayStation super aggressive for years. But now Xbox aggressive is a problem. It's not fair, bro. PlayStation came into the gaming industry with the PS1 and completely dominated. They bought studios. They were aggressive, and I have no problem with that. Sega stumbled with the Sega Saturn. Nintendo stumbled, still making the well, okay, I can't say they stumbled, but a lot of developers wanted to move to the CD technology. And Nintendo said, we're going to still do cartridge and charge $80 for these games. So PlayStation, they dominated. The PS2, they dominated. Then PlayStation messed up. But now it's a problem. Jerry Mack with the 5. The ABK deal is cruel and unusual punishment. It forces the opponents to give fake reviews on games they love. Ha, ha, ha. I laugh at them. As you should, brother. Laugh at them. Jerry Mack with another 2. You don't cry oil, but you do sweat coffee. Me too. Oh, come on, man. Come on, Jerry. DJ Brodo Dogs with the 5. Dirt, I just looked out my window and your ass is outside. Darkness has fallen. Oh, come on, man. Don't start it, man. Gonna be having a good show. We having a good show. Germ 70 with the 2. Microsoft future equals bright if they make new studios for IPs. I mean, listen, I don't think that's a if. Their future is bright regardless. Right now, with the things they've done already, And they got new IPs coming. Don't forget. Mark Smith with the £5. The science of gaming has evolved. No more charts about console sales. This is a new gaming world now. 100%, Mark. The only reason they bring it up is because they still have that advantage. They still have the advantage. They still bring up UK box sales. And we just heard how some stores in America are going to stop selling physical copies. But they bring it up. Right? They bring it up. Kizzle with the 5. I've never based my decision to buy a console on sales numbers. That's a weird reason to buy one. Agreed, 100%. Agreed, 100%. So I just want to say that Bobby Kotick ass is out of here later this year. I mean, it has sunken in since last Friday, but it's still like, man, the shit is officially over. Duke Togo with the new IPs. I was gonna say some of them. Avowed, Clockwork Revolution, South to Midnight, Kojima's game, Project Mara, and IO's game are all new IPs. 100%. 100%. And why is people ain't talking about Clockwork Revolution? That was damn near one of the best games they showed at their showcase this past year. They kept it last for a reason. That game looked incredible. It looked incredible. Now they got ABK. Bruh, we did so many shows over these past 20 months. Every week at WBG, every week at Darkman, every week at TTS, talking about the ABK deal, and it's finally official. Let that shit sink in. Xbox owns Call of Duty. Xbox owns Crash Bandicoot, Spyro punk ass, Prototype, Minecraft. I mean, what they do on Minecraft, but I'm talking about Overwatch, World of Warcraft. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. We can't just sit here and act like that ain't shit. Because these ponies out there trying to act like that ain't shit. But at the same time, the whole 20 months, they crying about it. Tagging Lena Khan, tagging FTC, tagging CMA, saying God is good when the CMA blocked the deal. God is good. Thank you, Lord. Look at you now. And they have so much content, man. So much content. Bro. Let's be real. When it comes to first party content,
it's a wrap. Where it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Goofball. Spartan 661 with the 5. Xbox has the backing of Microsoft. Microsoft has the backing of consumers. Consumers have the backing of Xbox because they listen to what we want. Xbox for life. There you go, man. 100%. And ponies, they want to focus on sales and Metacritic scores because Metacritic scores it means everything now. It means absolutely everything. Boss Red 77 with the 5. Once again, Xbox is once again the bro shoot 'em up console for serious gamers. Hashtag real gamers game on Xbox. 100%. Kizzle with the 2. Sarah Bond and Phil, Ebony, Ivory, Queen, and King. Ebony and Ivory. There we go, man. Micah Fresh with the 5. Spider-Man 2 is going to be game of the year for the next 4 years. Remasters. LOL TTS. They probably remastering that shit right now, bro. Right now. What time is it? We've been here 55 minutes. Yeah, man. So before I get out of here, let me pull up. Let me pull up some stuff. Good old Philip. Phil has some stuff to say. He had an interview the other day on what was the interview? Oh, on some Xbox podcast, an official Xbox podcast or whatever. Oh, Dee Batch tweet. Yeah, I will bring out because POS of the week. I'll definitely talk about that Duke Token. And remind me if I forget, bro. Phil Spencer on Activision Blizzard. King confirms no ABK games on Game Pass until 2024. Let me do something right. Come on. 56. So Phil said no ABK games on Game Pass until 2024. I think that's fair because they asked him why, and he said because there was some uncertainty with this deal with Bethesda. What Bethesda was 6 months? They was doing it way before, like they was preparing to put their games in Game Pass way before the deal was done. But with this, they wasn't so sure about the deal. Hell, the CMA did block it. So Phil said there was a lot of uncertainty. So they started to work a week before the deal was officially announced. So, hey, listen, brother, that's fine. These games won't be on Xbox Game Pass until 2024, and that's fine. I saw some people say, oh, it's already off to a bad start. Shut your punk ass up. It's already off to a bad start. Stop it, you ponies. Gold is 100% parity for COD. No exclusive skin or DLC. That's fine, too. That was a Don Matrick thing. People tend to forget that Don Matrick started that exclusive map packs for 30 days. Yes, Xbox started it, but that was under Don Matrick's watch. He was the one that started that. Phil never liked that, apparently, and he never wanted that. And fair enough, PlayStation started to do the same thing. So it made sense. But Phil said he's not going to do that. It doesn't matter. They own the damn game now. They don't need to have shit 30 days early. Drop the same time as PlayStation because they're getting money off of everything sold, every skin, every DLC, everything sold. Xbox is getting a cut of that now. They don't need to have 30 days exclusivity for that shit. He also said, we have no goals of somehow trying to use COD to get you to buy an Xbox console. Phil's being transparent. He said, look, man, if you want to play COD, play the shit on PlayStation. He like, play it on PlayStation. Who gives a fuck? We get a cut of it anyway. It's engagement under our first party. Wants to make sure any OIP they revisit has a passionate team that wants to make a difference, not just for financial gain. I love that because when you get a team to do what they want to do, there will be more passion for it. We heard the story about Redfall. Bethesda said, y'all need to do a games as a service. They said, but we don't want to. They said, well, you have to. And then we heard that they was hoping Xbox canceled the game when they acquired ZeniMax. Obviously, they didn't. But a team will be more passionate if it's something they're passionate about. If they would have told Ninja Theory, yo, Ninja Theory, make a games as a service, they would have said, what? What? Nah. Nah, bro. Nah. So I love it, man. I love it. So there's so many IPs Activision Blizzard own they can bring back. I'm not about to go through a whole bunch of them, but I'm thinking, remember, they showed Prototype in that damn trailer, though. They showed Prototype, they showed Shakiro. 2 games they showed in that trailer. Hey, what's up, Lady Foxfire? That was the 2 games they showed in that trailer that made me say, interesting. That's interesting. I was like, why they show Prototype? They ain't made a Prototype game since the 360 generation. I'm like, why they show that? It really caught my interest, right? So that's a game I would love for them to remaster. I don't think they could do a game like True Crime. Well, they could, but there's a lot of licensed music in that game. But True Crime, I love those games, but I don't think they go back to those games. But even like Guitar Hero, that'd be dope. So yeah, man, I love it. The Xbox is in a great place. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Man. So anyway, Phil Spencer, what else did he? Let me see some more. I got some more stuff. What else? Game Pass. No regular. Okay, so this is the same stuff I just pretty much was talking about. But yeah, that's what's going on, guys. True Crime, Prototype. Man, that's some good shit, bro. They own Activision Blizzard. They own Activision Blizzard. Do you understand how crazy that shit is? We thought it was crazy with Bethesda, bro. Do you know how Listen, y'all ain't hearing me. I don't know if y'all hearing me. I mean, y'all hear me, but y'all ain't really hearing me. Let me go back. Please. Let me go back for a second, y'all. I got to go back. You see me crying at the end of that? Because I got to go back to last generation. Please forgive me, but I got to go back. You know what I got to talk about? I got to talk about these flip-flopping piece of shit idiots that left Xbox because they felt Xbox wasn't doing what they needed to do. Xbox wasn't aggressive enough. Y'all want Xbox to be the behemoth they are. Damn it, they are right now. But guess what? Y'all hating on them now. Hey, yo, Terrell, they beat my legs in last generation. Let's talk about this shit. I'm going to get the super chats in a second, guys. Let me do this little rant. Yes, Zena, my legs still hurt, but they healed now. They're fully healed. Y'all said Xbox has no games. And the few games they had was 60 Metacritic games. Crackdown 3, State of Decay, Sea of Thieves. Those games are dog shit. Y'all said all Xbox has is Halo, Gears, and Forza. Y'all said Phil Spencer is timid. Y'all said Phil Spencer should be fired. Y'all said PlayStation is destroying Xbox in every single metric. Xbox can't recover. That's what y'all said. Y'all said PlayStation has the power. PlayStation has more games. Y'all said Xbox is dead. Y'all said Xbox is dying. And I have receipts. I'm not going to show them now because they're on my phone. When we get to this generation, not just the Xbox One generation, when we get to this current generation now, after 2018, when Xbox already showed y'all, yes, we're going to buy studios. We're going to acquire Ninja Theory. We're going to acquire Playground Games, Undead Labs, Compulsion. 2019, we're going to get Obsidian. We're going to start the initiative. Everything they've done, and people flipped. Nah, Xbox ain't doing it for me no more. Xbox ain't doing it for me no more. Nah, I ain't doing it for me. Some of my favorite YouTubers, Lady Foxfire, you know who I'm talking about. You just mentioned one of their names. One of my favorite YouTubers. I'm like, damn, man, what am I supposed to do now? All I gotta say, 2020, here comes ZeniMax. Woo-hoo-hoo. 2021, nothing. They just chilling. 2022, ABK. And that shit is done. Xbox went from 5 studios to 32. And y'all flippers still trying to hate on it? At least Crap was smart enough to say, listen, I'm going back to the Xbox side. At least Crap was smart enough to realize that shit. Even though Xbox guys not accepting him, he was smart enough to say, I'm going back. I was on Xbox Nation, for the last 2 months, he had it on air, on YouTube. They destroy Xbox consistently every single week. I was on the show, me and Xbox 448 fighting for our lives. They was beating our damn legs in. My black ass ashy legs was being beat, y'all. And at that time, that was around Crackdown 3 time. That was 2019. They had so much ammunition. They had so much ammunition. I'm gonna get them super chats, y'all. Don't worry. Trust me. They was destroying us. Clobrill put up this great GIF. Xbox first party. Lord. Xbox first party in 2017. Xbox first party in 2023. Like I said, on Xbox Nation, they destroyed Xbox every week. I'm fighting for my life. Xbox 448, we fighting for our lives, but we couldn't do shit. Then I'm like, damn. They flipped. These are my go-to Xbox podcasts. These are my go-to pro Xbox podcasts, and they flipped. Then I'm like, damn. These fuckers were so stupid. How did a guy like me, a guy that used to call Mooch and Crap Show every Sunday, used to love the show, great show, how do I get better views than them now? And it's not just about that. It's about you made your bed, lay in it, you piece of shit. These guys said, I'm leaving. Xbox is dog shit now. Okay. Y'all said Xbox dog shit now. Okay. They own ABK. They own ZeniMax. They own Ninja Theory. Playground Games. Obsidian. With the exception of CD Projekt Red, they have the Western RPGs on lock. On lock. Listen, man. I'm just being real right now. Because sometimes you look at the past and say, damn. You look at the past, see where you were, where things were, that you look at now, was like, damn. Shit, this really hurt dirt. If, hey, tonight, let me ask you something. If me and Sean all of a sudden flipped to Xbox bashing podcast, how would you feel? Because you hear all the time, you support us. Y'all super chat. I was Patreon subscribers to those channels. But I'm just here laughing because y'all made a decision. Y'all flipped. Y'all flipped. So, tonight, you said you'll be pissed, right? You would be pissed if I flipped and became an Xbox hater, wouldn't you? I remember I was actually on Mooch show. I think the last time I was on Mooch show, I mentioned something like that, and I'll never forget. There were some people like, why would you care? I'm like, what the fuck you mean, why would I care? I'm just being honest with you. These guys are one of my favorite podcasts. If I flip, y'all would be mad as hell. Like, Dirt, y'all, what you and Sean going pony now? What the hell is this? So at the end of the day, with Xbox doing things that it's doing now, with the content Xbox has under their umbrella, Xbox Game Studios, all I gotta say is look at you now. Y'all really thought y'all was doing something. I had podcasters quit on me. Leave. Said, Dirt, fuck your show. Too much Xbox. I'm going Google Stadia. Oh, man. Hey, yo, get money. You know why I didn't flip? Because I am a genuine Xbox fan. 100% genuine, bro. Let me get these super chats. Jake the Gaming Trucker with the 10. PlayStation fanboys better start getting on the remake station to make new IPs instead of worrying about Xbox. It's doing never ending. They like their remakes will keep eating over here. Yeah, they love them remakes. How does that Last of Us 2 remaster rumor not get people pissed? It's like the only people was talking about it was us Xbox guys because we was making fun of them. Lady Foxfire, what is up? Hey, yo, she used to be on some of them shows back in the day. With the 10, enjoying Halo again. Loving what Xbox is doing, even when I'm on PC. Game Pass is the best value, and ABK is amazing. Can't wait for the next Gears. That's right, she loves Gears, y'all. I can't wait for the next Gears either. By the way, the Halo NPD screenshot looked familiar. You damn right. Yeah, I thank you for putting that up. Thank you. That was her screenshot, y'all. Thank you for putting that up. And I bookmark it. I said, hey, yo, good one, Lady Foxfire. Yeah. So thank you for that one. DJ Berto Doss with the 5. I heard Robert Rodriguez and Quentin Tarantino is making a sequel called From Dirt to Dawn. That's pretty funny. I should give you that. That was pretty funny. No, that was funny. Pete Lump, what's up, my brother? I ain't seen you in a while. With the 5 midnight. Do you think they will bring back Marvel Ultimate Alliance? And I love to see the sweat from the ponies. They can't do nothing but cry and lie. I'm not sure if they're going to bring back any of those Marvel games that Activision published. That'd be cool, though. Otto Holland with the 1112. Is that Australian, I believe? Hello, Dirt. I love your videos. Keep it up. I've been a bot since 07. I've been hearing shit from Sony ponies since around 2014. I'm glad things are starting to turn around the other way around for Xbox. Absolutely, Otto. Pony's still gonna say we got console sales. Yeah, but nobody cares, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. P1553D with the 2 pissed Dirt. You out here doing your thing. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Robert Jr. with the 2. Preach, my brother. I'm trying to, Robert Jr. But listen, man, this is the real shit. This is my story. And y'all don't know half of the story. Like, I'll be telling guys, like, I was on GAAS show a few weeks ago where GAAS just didn't know my background for real as far as this YouTube community. And when I told him, he was like, after the show, I told him, he was like, damn, really? You went through all that? Like, yeah, man. He was like, nah, I see why you be talking shit about the ponies all the time. I was like, yeah. I know most of you guys know the story. Lord Starkiller with the 2. Xbox is competing and ponies cry monopoly. 100%. Because me and Sean, man, we know a lot of that stuff. Even Joey, I don't know when Joey found the community, but Joey used to listen to a lot of those podcasts also. Those guys said some stuff. When Sean always bring up how when they used to make fun of Xbox for not having single player games or not having games, and when Xbox guys would say, well, PlayStation ain't got no multiplayer games, and those guys, I remember those shows, those guys vividly. I remember that shit vividly. And those guys were like, yo, we'll depend on platforms for multiplayer. I'm sorry. We'll depend on multi-platform games for multiplayer. Keep on saying third party. I remember them guys saying that. We'll depend on Call of Duty and some of those other third-party games. Now Xbox came and bought those, your biggest third-party game. I just don't think those guys realize what's really going on. They can hype up console sales all they want. PlayStation isn't looking that great right now, but they would never admit it. Don't worry, I will. Because I will be honest, there was times Xbox was looking shaky. Phil Spencer said so. Other Zinc don't attack me. Germ 70 with the 2. Can we just agree Arkham City, Spider-Man? Look, man, that's all. It's all subjective. I prefer the Batman games, me personally. I prefer Batman over Spider-Man in real life, but it's subjective. It's like these ponies be acting like their opinions are facts. Guys left me comments. Yeah, Dirk, Starfield is trash, and this and this and that. That's okay. Okay. You acting like that's a fact. Dirk, Starfield actually did fail. No, it didn't. It did not at all. See, Steph with the 5. Yo, Dirk, just because the ship had a little fire, all these pony bots jumping ship. F these fools. Man. I can't stand them, G Steph. Call Weed with the 10. If you decided to go elsewhere because the platform isn't doing it for you, fair play. That's on Xbox. But you can't come back out and start saying the complete opposite arguments. It's dishonest at best. 100%. If you leave, you say Xbox isn't doing it for you, fine. Fine. That's why I always tell you guys, MBG doesn't bother me as much as some of these other guys. Because when MBG flipped, the only thing he did differently, he didn't bash PlayStation at all when he was pro Xbox, but he had some shots for PlayStation now that he's for Xbox, now that he's pro PlayStation. So, but he still doesn't bother me as much. Some of those other guys flipped overnight, bro. I'm telling you. Overnight. Like, it just didn't make any sense. You can't say God of War is a walking simulator. Last of Us is boring as shit. Uncharted is trash and blah blah blah. Then 2 weeks later, all of a sudden, all those games are amazing. The Xbox games are trash. That just makes no sense to me. It's just not being real. You're being dishonest. Phase 114 with the 2 console sales is an old metric that don't matter. 100%. And like I said, I'm not just saying this because Xbox is losing. Console sales is something that doesn't matter as much as it used to. I mean, it still matters a little, but it doesn't matter as much as it used to. No, Jamie Brown. I be seeing him when he be dissing Xbox, but I just, he just doesn't bother me though. He's like, yeah, whatever. It's like he's like the little kid over there talking shit to you. Hey, whatever, you little piece of shit. But that's just me. That's just my reaction to him. That's just my reaction. Jay the Slugger, member for 1 month. Hey, Dirk, I POS PlayStation before the PS1. That's because Xbox wasn't around since 2001. Being a bot, haven't touched PlayStation since. TTS, bro. There you go, man. Xbox is a pretty good brand, bro. I'm telling you. Xbox is a good brand. Modern is a flip-flopper. Yeah, man. See, but there's so many guys in this community that used to be more pro Xbox. From Mooch, Red Dragon, I would say Brap kind of used to be. I wouldn't say he's pro Xbox, but he was more Xbox friendly. Of course, next gen. Who we got? We got so many guys that was pro Xbox that flipped. That guy GAAS 777 something. Some of you might not even know him, but he used to be pro Xbox. He used to be on Kid Smooth podcast. There's been a few guys that flip, man. Saltiest Gaming, of course. MBG. There's so many guys that flip. Iron Wolf was the first. Hold on, Pearl Rules used to be a Xbox guy? Fuck out of here, man. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But Iron Wolf was the first. People might not know who Iron Wolf is. Yeah, well, Duke Talker, I know Jay Waz because, I literally was on his podcast every week when he was flipping. It went from Xbox is dope. Yeah, that's the guy, Jeremy Brown. Yeah, him. He was pro Xbox too. He used to be on Kid Smooth podcast. Iron Wolf was the first guy. Iron Wolf, he's not really in the community no more. He's on Twitter, but he doesn't do videos no more. But he was the first guy that flipped. He just went, Xbox is dog shit. And these guys used to be saying some wild shit. He was the one that said Xbox Cloud is powerful, like more powerful than, was it 2 Titans or 4 Titans or some shit? It wasn't 2 years, it was 4 years, Duke Togo. He came back like, hey, what's up, buddy? He just quit. This guy, Jay Wags, we was on a podcast together. He was a cool guy, man. Funny guy. So just say like, it was a Thursday. Showed me on Thursday. I'm hitting him up in DM. Yo, man, what time is the show? Nothing. Yo, bro, are you okay? Because he wasn't responding. I'm like, are you okay? Everything good? So we ain't gonna do the show tonight, right? Nothing. 4 years later. Hey, what's up, Dirk? What the fuck? It's 4 years later, man. What? And he flipped from it was me, him, a Nintendo guy, this other guy that used to do voices, and it was cool. And all of a sudden, he started inviting ponies on a podcast, like King Thrash, Sick Humor, Big Cloud Gaming. Big Cloud was more of a pony then. But Big Cloud never bothered me. Big Cloud was always cool, man. He was always respectful. I never had any problems with the guy. He used to invite just all these fucking ponies. Then it was them and me getting my legs beat. Because Xbox at that time wasn't doing the best. And PlayStation was, and they let me know. So when I say I got my legs beat, that's what I be talking about, man. I'll be talking about Xbox Nation. I'll be talking about JWAG's podcast and shit, bro. You know? Yeah, man. Big Cloud cool, bro. Like I said, he used to be an extreme pony, but he calmed down and he's more fair. He still prefers PlayStation, but he's cool. Like he's cool, man. Like I said, he never disrespected me or say anything about me. That's why I don't be talking shit about him either, bro. Because he's cool, man. You listen, man. You respectful to me. I'm cool with you. Right, and he don't go out there saying no crazy shit. All right, so now J-Dub told me that he was a 360 guy, and at first he was an Xbox One guy, but then he flipped to PlayStation 4 because the Xbox One didn't do it for him. That's what he told me personally. I don't know how true it is, but that's what he told me. So you said, well, Big Cloud was when he was riding professional, he was more of a pony. Yeah, he was. But he cool, man. Like I said, I don't have no problems with him. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that happened, man. It's just I just kind of went on the rant because I really, sometimes I think about that shit. Like these guys really flipped, man. When Xbox was in the process of doing all the things they asked them to do. They were in the process of doing all of these things they asked them to do, bro. Jay the Slugger. Oh, I read it already. Sorry. Yeah, I read it. I'm sorry. I didn't get it out there. God, the blessed one with the 5. Pony told me that if Xbox start beating Sony, he's done gaming. Laugh my ass off. Proof it ain't about games. It's about the code. That's ridiculous. Listen, if Xbox died, I would be hurt. But guess what? I would play PlayStation because I love video games. Before I'm an Xbox gamer, I'm a gamer. Just like what people say, before I'm a black man, I'm a man. Right? So it's like, if you're a gamer, you're a gamer. If Xbox died tomorrow, I would be devastated. But I'm not going to stop playing games. I just have to play PlayStation. I have to play Nintendo. Something, because I love video games. That's stupid, man. Guy said if Xbox started beating Sony, he's done gaming. How stupid is that? Mr. Fernando, member for 5 months. Xbox has so many games that they have already been announced coming out in the future and new games that haven't been announced yet. Xbox owns gaming. Listen, their roadmap is tremendous. And now they have ABK. We heard Blizzard's working on something that will probably be exclusive because remember, that contract said the only game that's going to remain exclusive is Call of Duty for 10 years. Just saying. Imagine if, I don't know, Apple, Disney came into the gaming industry or Apple or whoever come into the gaming industry. Say hypothetically PlayStation died or PlayStation failed. Xbox has put themselves in a position already by owning Activision Blizzard and ZeniMax that they're already set. The only, like EA, they don't have EA, but EA, Madden is big, FIFA is big. They don't have Rockstar. GTA is big, but GTA comes out every 5 or 6 at this point, 10 years, 10, 11 years. So they're already in a great position that if something happened where PlayStation got sold, they'll be all right. Because they'll probably eventually make Call of Duty exclusive. They have so much content, so much first-party content, they can stand on their own. Just saying. Rob with the 5. They flipped, but man, the Mooch and Crap show was so good. And you and some chick named Luca used to call in every show. Oh, well, break their leg. Luca, yeah, man, that's the girl, man. Me, Luca used to call in I would never lie. That show was fire, bro. Mooch and Crap did a hell of a show. They had the homie graphic god. He was controlling the show. He did a great job. Come to find out they wasn't giving him his, what they should have. But it was a fantastic show, man. I would never lie about that. That's why I used to call in every week. Sean had called in once. I used to call in every week. And at that time, I used to call in. I think I started my channel, but, I was still very small as far as my channel. Luca's not a pony, man. Luca's not a pony. She just rock out with ponies. If you understand what I'm saying. She's definitely not a pony. Hey, dude told the guy that impersonated Yoshida, he flipped, bro. He became an Xbox hater still to this day. Adidas 20 with the 5 last 2 months for Xbox impressive. So while why no, we have 3 dudes spew pony thoughts at this time. Wear your muzzles on camera. Oh shit, you still talking about well, let me bring that up so I can get out of this. Oh, it's hour 30. Bunty with the 2. If Xbox is no more, I'll buy a PC. I never do a PlayStation. Bunty said I ain't getting no PlayStation. Funny. DJ Brodo Dust with the 5. Big Cloud grew a lot in the past years from being a pony to a gamer who preferred PlayStation. Must respect. Yeah, man. I like Big Cloud, bro. I don't have any problems with him whatsoever, bro. Whatsoever. Okay, let me let me bring up this last thing. Let me do the timestamp. Then we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Oh, let me bring up the tweet first before I do the timestamp. Because a lot of people is pretty pissed off about this. Where is it? I know I bookmarked it. Okay. All right. Let me do my timestamp. 128. So the homie Dee Batch. The homie Dee Batch. And the homie Gaming Addict. Me and Gaming Addict talked about it yesterday. But I just get frustrated every time PlayStation drops a game with a good review score, even though Xbox games will have good review scores or maybe a point or two lower. But why is it every single time this happens? And he says, Dee Batch said, and he wasn't even talking about a PlayStation. He was talking about Mario. He said, not gonna lie, as an Xbox fan, I would like our games to receive such high praise. Also, Xbox needs to focus on the quality of its games. Exclusives are supposed to stand out in the crowd. Xbox games are good, but it's time for greatness. Congrats to Nintendo and Sony fans on their latest releases. Listen, what he's saying is how he feels, and that's fine. That's fine. But I guess what I want to say is that when see this word, he promoted his video. He said Xbox needs higher quality exclusives. See, when I was talking to Addict last night, I was upset he said the word Xbox need a superhero game. Xbox is in the best position they've ever been as far as first party content. Ever. Not even close. And it's like people still is not happy. Of course, we want Xbox games to have great scores and be critically acclaimed. Of course, we want that. But sometimes for whatever reason that doesn't happen. We talk about Bethesda games. Skyrim got like a 96. That game was buggy as shit, wasn't it? But people loved it. Bethesda. Starfield isn't nowhere near as buggy as Skyrim was at launch. Game is incredible. But, it got an 80. I think it's at 83 now. We saw websites say, yeah, we didn't get our review copy, so we're going to give it a 6. They said that shit before they played it. And I never used to do the media bias thing. I never used to say the media bias. Media's bias. But like I said, when that guy said, PlayStation guys review PlayStation games. Xbox guys, Nintendo guys review Nintendo games. PlayStation guys review Xbox games. So it's like, Hellblade 2 will be a game that I believe will be critically acclaimed. Hopefully, if Hellblade 2 goes out there and they give it a 60 something, like hold on, man. I just don't get it. You know, so it's like people are even more mad at Xbox now because of these acquisitions. People, they want Xbox to stay how they were last generation. They're even more mad at Xbox now. So when guys like Dee Batch come out, tweet stuff like that, listen, that's his opinion, 100%. But I understand part of what he's saying. But then again, my bro, Xbox is in the best position they've ever been. That's what I was trying to say to Addict yesterday. Like, bro, they're in the best position they've ever been as far as first-party content. And there's still some things people are complaining about. I just don't get it. You think Xbox want their games to be low rated? No. Bro, Starfield was the 83 or 84 is one of them. Forza is the 85. Halo Infinite was 87. Pentiment was 86. Hi-Fi Rush was 88. Forza Horizon 5 was what? 90 what? 90, 91, 92? So it's like, what's the problem? Spider-Man got a 90. Good for them. Xbox are not making 15-hour games. And I'm not hating on Insomniac. They're a great studio. Wolverine is going to be quality. Oh, was a pony in here? Like, Wolverine is going to be quality. But I just get annoyed with some of this shit, man. I do. Like I said last night on Addict Show, imagine you married. You doing everything you can. Got a big, beautiful house. Got a nice vehicle. The refrigerator always full. Everything is good. And the wife say, yeah, everything is good, but I want a Mercedes-Benz. I don't like the car you got me. Like, bitch, you ain't never happy. You could, what? So that's the problem I have. That's the problem I have. Hey, I don't think you had to block that guy, Duke. You ain't have to block him for real, for real. Now, if he say something else, that's one thing. He said, you know, it's not that great, but so it's just like, man, that's the thing that pisses me off. They're like I said several times, they're in the best position they've ever been. He said, keep them blocked. Okay, fine, man. They're in the best position they've ever been. People say Xbox has no games. People say Xbox needs more studios. Xbox needs this. Xbox needs that. Xbox has done all of those things. Now people saying Xbox need more superhero games. And I'm not against them having superhero games, obviously. But they don't need a superhero game. It'll be cool if they had one, but they don't need a superhero game. So that's the point. I'm just like, come on, man. Y'all can't be serious. That's why, excuse me, shout out to King Dave, because when he went out there and he told these fake pony bots,
we will hold the line.
He even reiterated this last week on WBG. Guys were jumping off a cliff over Redfall. Remember, guys lost their mind when Xbox wasn't at the VGAs last December. Why is it that these guys lose their mind over Xbox? Xbox deserves criticism like anybody else, yes. Everything people ask for, we ask for. Me personally, I say Xbox, we need more games. Xbox, we need more studios. What have they done? What have they done? And y'all still ain't happy? Joey said Spider-Man. And y'all still ain't happy? That's why I get pissed off, bro. Like, man, come on, dog. Y'all can't be serious. Y'all can't be serious. DJ Brodo Doss with the 2. Luke ain't no pony. I consider her a bot. She cool. Yeah, man, Luca is not a pony. Like I said, she hang around ponies. She talks to ponies, but she's not a pony at all. Actually, she prefers Xbox, honestly. THX with the 2. Xbox is greater than 2013. Feels, passion, shows. 100%. 100%. Rob with the 5. Him and Kid Smooth always say dumb shit at the wrong time. Say that when Xbox deal goes through. Not while Spider-Man drop and read the damn room, bro. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. God the bless one with the 10. It's simple dirt. They can't afford to give props to Xbox. It literally hurts their bottom line because ponies are their cash cows. IGN needs them. Shaking my head. Zero journalistic integrity. Man, it's just frustrating, bro. Like, I get pissed when supposed Xbox guys say shit sounding like a pony. If you would remove the name, you'd be like, and what Dee Batch said, you know, that's a take off as an Xbox fan. Oh, that's the pony said that shit. That's that. It sounds like the ponies with their fake concern. Remember when the ponies used to go out there and say, I want Xbox to be better. I want Xbox to compete. Xbox needs to compete. Look at this. I'm about to show y'all a tweet just like that. Hold on, let me read these super chats. THX with the 2. I hate these Xbox putting down the Xbox brand. Yeah, man. It's extremely frustrating, bro. It's extremely frustrating. I saw that tweet or that shit earlier. Damn, where is it at, man? Gotta find it. Oh, here it is. I'm about to send it to Sean DM and pull it up. Show y'all how these guys used to say Xbox needs to step it up. I want Xbox to compete. Now, I'm going to show y'all this bullshit. Watch. Hold on. Let me get the super chat. Slim Reaper with the 5. They're trying to cause controversy to build their page or get views. Whatever the reason. Look, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Black Ronin 357 with the 5. If my wife dies, I'm not giving a woman up. I'm not giving up women forever. I'm trying to bag a new lady and make her the new queen. Hell, I look like I'm going stag forever. Hell, I look like going stag forever. Yeah, nah, bro. Somehow my wife. Shit, we'll move on, man. Lord Star Killer with the 5. D's Xbox opinion will be valid 6 years ago, but not now. Don't forget what happened in 2021. Publisher of the year. People don't, that's why I said this gaming community is what have you done for me lately. That's what have you done for me lately. They forget what happened last year. Slim Reaper with the 5. Imagine spending $70 billion and these punks still ain't happening. Happy facts, bro. Xbox is doing amazing things. Look at all the games in Game Pass. Absolutely. That, bruh, you ever seen an ungrateful ass kid? I remember, man, my wife's auntie and her cousin. Her cousin was about 16 years old. He just got his license. His mother bought him at the time. This was early 2000s. It was a Saturn. Do you remember those Saturn cars? Bought him a Saturn. He was like, I don't want that shit. Mama, I don't want it. What? It was a nice little Saturn. It was gray. He was 16 years old. She was like, what you mean you don't want it? I don't want that Saturn. I don't want what? You ungrateful shit. Hey, I saw that dude about 6 months later. He was in that damn Saturn. I know that much. You look ungrateful piece of shit. Xbox just spent $70 billion and y'all still ain't happy. Come on, man. Come on, bruh. The Andrew 13 with the 2. Going to be real funny when Spotty doesn't win this month. They'll probably win, bro. It's going to sell well. Like I said, don't forget it's bundled. It's also bundled, but it's going to sell well. That's a huge game. I'm not going to say it's not. It's going to sell well. Ray cook them. Oh shit. So yeah, that's about it, man. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Let me put this timestamp because fake concerns. Because these guys used to have a lot of fake concerns, but now Xbox is doing well. Their fake concerns turn to hate. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all. I sent it to the DM, Sean DM. Now read this. I'll read it, obviously. This was May 2018. As you see it, the date up top. Like I said, when you're getting receipts, it's always important to screenshot the date on Twitter. Always screenshot the date. Mooch said in 2018. I think this is before he flipped, though. I see your side, but the whole point of fuck all that. Look at the bottom that's highlighted in red. If Xbox wants to compete, they have to step up. No, I'm going to read the whole thing. I see your side, but the whole point of Sony to spend the ungodly amount of money they spent on this deal was to make PS4 the place to play Destiny. It was strategic and it worked. I've contemplated buying Destiny 2 for PS4. The model works. If Xbox wants to compete, they have to step up. So this guy is talking about how PlayStation, Mooch is talking about how PlayStation had this marketing deal with Destiny. That's what he's talking about. If Xbox wants to compete, they have to step it up. Do y'all see that highlighted, underlined in red? So how can a guy say this? This is before he flipped, by the way. How can a guy say this and now turn to, since Xbox is competing, he's hating them competing. He has a problem with how they're competing. You just said they have to step up. You said if Xbox wants to compete, they have to step up. Nothing else to say. Nothing else to say. Yeah, man, I heard Doc Dar whoop them boys over there. Because what are their narratives at this point? Xbox is being unfair. PlayStation still outselling Xbox. The Andrew with the two. Mario going to double up Spider-Man easily this month. I forgot that Mario game come out. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. THX with the two. Super Mario Brothers Wonder will win NPD and beat Spidey. Damn. I forgot about the Mario game. We'll see. We'll see. You know, if it happens, you know we're going to be making fun of that shit. All right, guys. It's time for me to get out of here, man. This is one of the longest documents I did in a while. So much passion for Xbox. Yeah. I heard Doc Dog was beating their legs, though. It's all good, man. Mooch don't invite me to that show anymore. I'm not sure why. Because I went on that show about 4 or 5 times. I was on there a few times. Last time he asked me, I told him I couldn't come. Because I couldn't. And he never invited me again. But, you know, I probably won't go on there anyway, though. Because I don't rock out with no ponies anyway at this point. Thank you so much, guys, for rocking out with me. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. We got close to 800. We got like 770 something. Thank you. Guys, this is just the beginning. Xbox is doing incredible things. They're never betting against Mario. Hey, I'm not betting against Mario. Because I think I'm thinking about those bundles. Those bundles. You know. So that's it, man. Peace out. Thank you so much for rocking out with me. All of yous. See you guys tomorrow on TTS. It's at 1 o'clock Eastern time. Me and Sean gonna have some fun. We're gonna have us some fun. Thank you, guys. I'm out. Wait a damn outro. Peace out. Anywhere you go, give it all.